What's up, guys? What is up? The sky is up. Yo, yesterday I went outside for like 30 seconds. Are you guys proud of me? It was an epic adventure to the outdoors, the great outdoors. Oh my god. Guys, the system is not implemented yet. It's not implemented yet. It will be for the afternoon, though. You're wasting your breath or your type. You're wasting your type. Also, once again, it is only for the first message. You saw my Rubik's Cube video, you're goated. Thank you so much, Wizard Bunny. I appreciate that. Dude, it's kind of crazy because, like, I was looking at some other YouTubers, you know, just as a creator, just, like, looking around. Like, I feel like the Rubik's Cube video has been out forever, but it hasn't even been a year yet. It's just weird how time works when you're, like, creating stuff. It's... I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but it's just like... I don't know. Even like a year is not that long. Like in the grand scheme of like creating and stuff. What's going on today? Today is day 83 of the One Punch Man workout. And we are going to go our fastest pace yet on the run. So I'm a little nervous, but I think it'll be fine. Also, I know I've been saying a couple days that, like, I don't know how this video will do because I don't have great footage. It's just, like, kind of boring. I actually think it's completely fine. I've seen some, no offense to these creators, but I've seen some shitty videos that are, like, similar concept. I did, like, I walked 10,000 steps for 100 days. I did the 75 hard challenge. Dude, a lot of those videos that are, like, pretty poorly done, IMO, get, like, close to 1 million. So I think I'm actually completely fine. I was getting worried, but I think it'll be fine, actually. How long does it take for you to make, like, a challenge? What's an ESC? ESC? ESC plan video? You mean, like, or plan a video? Guys, the actual doing the thing... I mean, obviously for something like this, it takes a while. But, like, most of my time comes in through editing, actually. Oh, you mean editing-wise? I think the way that I said it, Minecraft video probably took me, like, 10 to 15 hours of work a week for 12 weeks. So maybe, like, the Minecraft video took, like... Is that real? Like, 120 hours to edit? That doesn't sound real. But I actually think it might be real. But a lot of it is stupid time. Where I'm, like... I'm going through the footage. Which is pretty stupid. Like, if I wasn't going through the footage... It would have probably taken, like, 20 hours max. Which is so fucking sad. It's all footage. So for my 9 circles video, I've been, like, kind of going through the footage a little faster. And I've had someone, like, kind of, like, help, like, make notes and stuff. So I think 9 circles will be faster. But still, I don't know. 9 circles, I would say, would probably take me, like, maybe 30 hours. 30 hours to edit, I think. Maybe. We'll see. I think the videos has good potential. Yeah, dude, I think title thumbnail kind of goes crazy. Like, just the impact. I was still looking at my Hikari video. My Hikari video, like the metrics, like the retention is not the best, but like right now the Hikari video, the like click-through rate is so fucking crazy right now. I'm kind of like waiting for it to drop off, but it's like not dropping off. It's actually kind of wild. Like it keeps going up. The click-through rate. I think like yesterday was like 8%, 8.1%. I've never experienced anything like that. Kind of crazy. Yeah, Victor, it is. I think my thing though is like I'm too attached to the footage. I'm like every time I see something, I'm like, ooh, this could be like a really good like nugget to like put in there. But, like, viewers will not really... Like, 90% of the time, it doesn't make the cut, the final cut. And it's just, like... I don't know. It's not that important. But, like, for me, I'm, like... I'm so attached to it and the journey that I'm, like... I don't know. I don't think I should ever cut my own videos anymore. But, like, whenever I get, like, people to cut or something, like, they will occasionally miss, like, one thing that I want in the video. And the thought of that one thing, like, not making the video just drives me crazy. Would love to know your thoughts on the time spent versus the reception for the Minecraft video. Yeah, J-Ro, I think it's 100% worth it. Because the way that I look at content is... It's all an investment. Like... Okay, I didn't run enough ads on the Minecraft video, so I only made like $10,000 off it. But like, if I ran normal ads, I would have easily made $20,000. So if you put like let's just say 120 hours of editing and 100 hours of streaming, right? Maybe like 120 hours of streaming as well. So 240, what's 20,000 divided by 240? That's $83 an hour still, right? Which is actually fucking a lot. But, like, it's more than $83 an hour because, like, I have subscribers now and I, like, you know, put my brand out there. So it'll only help more and more. And also, this is kind of an evergreen video, so it's only going to keep growing. So, I would say it's, like, for sure worth it. I would do it again and again and again. Bannerfish, no worries. Hope you're doing okay. Autism test. There'll be a highlight video that'll come out soon. I have an editor working on it, but I'm not as autistic as I thought I was. I will say, I'm highly socially autistic, but not really any of the other ones. Yeah, Victor. I think the thing with me though is like I'm so lazy. Like, you know what I should do is after every stream. Like, even I know a lot of like streamers have like a hotkey. Like, if there's ever a clip or like some like really interesting thing happens, they just click that, right? But I like being in the zone, like in the moment when I stream. But I should do that, honestly. Do you think you're mainly a streamer or mainly a YouTuber? Wizard Buddy, I would say I'm smack dab in the middle. Yeah, I would say I'm right in the middle. I mean, you can answer this so many different ways, but I say right in the middle. That's like the easy answer, I think. You got any tips for when it comes to putting ads on my videos? Victor, I think it's... I would not say I'm the expert. I've heard a lot of different things. And, you know, maybe if I ever talk to like a big creator, I will relay the info to you, but I haven't kind of had the chance to yet to like really dissect someone's brain. But I think at the very least... what I end up doing is like I use the auto ads, but then I will modify the auto ads to like be like the least invasive as possible. So it's like if something cuts at like a certain time, there's like a auto ad, but then it's like in the middle of something, I will move it like a little bit. And I'll usually get rid of like a couple of them. I think the auto ads, like I probably get rid of... I run less than the auto ads. like recommend, like a bit less. But I don't know. I've heard some people just fucking put an ad every minute because not all of them run. So it's just like gives YouTube more opportunity to like run an ad. But I would not say I'm the expert on this at all. I'm still kind of like tweaking the stuff. What am I gonna play Osu? No Osu for a while. I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not ready for that yet. I think the next thing we actually do is like Pokemon Platinum Kaizo. I think that'd be kind of like the biggest thing. I want to do like games. I've done a lot of stuff that like is mechanically intensive. I want to do something that's just more like thoughtful, you know? I can just like chill a little, you know, like chat a little and then just, you know, do my thing. The social autism is the worst one. I would say social maybe, but like I think they also like the sensitivity autism I feel like could also be kind of difficult for people, I think. Yeah, for sure, Jero. I think once I'm trying to hit 100K on YouTube by next month, and then I think like once I do that, I will also make like I'll probably have like a super. I know I talk a lot about content just like on the day-to-day, but I want to have like a super like just sharing everything I know, and also maybe even like I think I want to do 2 separate videos. One on everything I learned in my first year of making content, and then second one is like maybe like every dollar I've made. I don't know. I think some people are interested in money, but I think the more interesting one would be the first one. I think the money one, there's like not really much you can do. It's like, okay, I made this much. I don't know. Would you ever consider playing some AAA story games like GTA? Honestly, none of those games are inherently interesting to me. I think I don't like being basic, and those games to me seem a little basic. Also, this is a little intense for me right now. I'm down for this music when you know, what if we go with a music list day today? I haven't tried that in a while. Today's gonna be kind of rough, because we're gonna go 7.5 miles per hour, which is our peak speed. I'm a little nervous about that. I will be huffing and puffing a little bit, I think, today, and I do think my heart rate is gonna get pretty high. But we only got 17 days left, so we got to start making moves, I think. What's up, Trey? How is Undertale, by the way? Undertale is probably gonna be a main channel video, Hugo. So if you ever want to check it out, it'll probably be a little bit till it goes main channel, but it was good. I thought Undertale was a lot more like philosophical, like than you know, it was a lot deeper than I was expecting, I think. Do you ever get stuck while editing because you don't know how you want to edit the video? Not really. I don't think so. I don't think that's a huge deal to me. I don't. Yeah. I don't think I really get. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. For some reason, just being like completely honest, I don't think that I really run into that. I think when I comb through the footage, I generally get like a very clear idea of like what I want to do. So I don't think I really. My biggest thing is just like cutting the footage down. It's literally just cutting the footage down. How did you get such image quality if you're only streaming in 1080p? You need to stream in 4K to get a good. Alex, doesn't no one stream in 4K? I don't think there's a single person in the world who streams in 4K. I don't think like we have the technical capabilities to do that. Genuinely. Is there a single streamer who streams at 4K? Is it even possible? I don't think it is on Twitch, is it? I have seen someone stream on YouTube on 1440. What is that? Wait, no, that is 4K, no? No, no, 2K? I have seen people stream in 2K. But even 2K, usually no one does, I think. It's very, very rare. Um, I don't know. Yeah. I don't think people will stream in 2K until there's like a couple more years, I think. Um, yeah. Also, it does not really matter. I think whoa, my monitor just shut off. Are we good? Oh wait, that was so weird. I think like I feel like people overrate image quality. Cause if you think about it, if you think about some of the biggest streamers in the world, obviously Kai Cenat now is like high production quality. But if you think about like iShowSpeed, like okay, maybe their live streams are pretty good, but like their desktop streams are like pretty ass. Like a lot of times. I think a lot of times it's easy to get like caught up in like quality, but as long as you're above like a bare minimum, like I honestly think I could stream in 720. I mean, it would not be great, but if your content is really good, you see this especially with like IRL streamers. IRL streamers, like a lot of times their like streams are pretty ass, but it's if it's like good enough. Yeah. Will I go bald in the end? Yeah, I will go bald in the end. I need to shave my head soon though. Already, it's getting kind of this is kind of long for me. Yeah, so much more data rate. Yeah, dude, I can't. I mean, I save my offline streams, like my recordings in 4K. Um, and there is like a little bit of improvement, but like I don't think it's like that big of a deal, honestly. I think the only time it's a big deal, the only time I save it in 4K is when you like zoom in. Sometimes, like when I do like a in my post editing, when I zoom in, that's when it actually makes a difference. Am I on a Kelly surplus or what? No, I'm on a little bit of a deficit. I'm on a little deficit. Hugo, are you asking out of like what's it called? Is it like a topical thing that you're asking right now because of some things that are happening? It does. It does. It does. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. It's a little harder for me now, like during the workout streams, I think. I think when it's like when I'm desktop, I guess I'm like kind of desktop, but like I feel like in these streams I'm a little more um like not focused on chat. Um I think mods are like in a pretty good state on Twitch. I do think YouTube is pretty light. Um you know what? Let's open them up right now. That's actually a good call out. Give me one sec. I'm actually gonna open up mod apps right now. Where are these? How do I do this? All right, guys. I'm not gonna. You know, I'll leave everything open, honestly, cause I mean, like I'm not necessarily looking for some of these, but I guess I am always looking for like people if they are like kind of like I don't want to say like passion or something, but like they really care. Okay, I think mod apps are open. Does this work? Fuck, the command is not on. Hold on. Hold on. What I meant was when you shoot 4K, it's downscale from 6K, but when you shoot 1080, that is softer and much more noise. However, the image is much better than Alex. I don't know what you're. I don't know. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I just genuinely don't know the point you're trying to make. I don't know if you're asking me a question or if you're trying to tell me some advice or like. I don't know. um. All right. Mod apps are out, guys. I'll post it in YouTube as well. Let me actually pin it. Great. Who was that? Hugo? Was that you pointing that out? Thanks for pointing that out. Guys, if you ever feel any way or I'm usually pretty receptive to feedback and stuff. Thank you for that. Cuz I think sometimes it's a little hard for me to understand like the vibe of what's going on and stuff. So just yeah, just let me know. Wait. What is pinned in the Discord? I need to pin this now. Okay, looking for some mods. Sorry, guys. Ellie on the Wait, mod apps is pinned in the Discord in the announcements? Wow. I'm gonna unpin this and make a new one. Okay. Looking for guys. Also, how do we feel about? I can tag here, right? That's just not everyone. Okay, here. Looking for a few more mods, especially on the YouTube side. Pin. Okay, we're good. I think I saw something in there. Okay, I'm asking this for myself because I'm planning on buying a Sony FX30 and a PC. I'm trying to figure everything out. Alex, I think, do you stream already? I feel like Sony FX30 is a pretty big investment if you have not made, unless you're like wealthy. I feel like I bought my FX30 when I started making some like good money. But I think it would not be the first camera I buy because I feel like everyone like needs to go through like whether they can actually do content creation or not. And I feel like it's a pretty big investment for like a first camera. I would never recommend like FX30 as a first camera because it's fucking expensive. What are my PC specs? Nvidia 5080 and I don't know. So I think that's like the main thing. All right, let me do a little bit of a little roll out because we got a big day today. Oh, actually, I need to put on my this first. Hold on, I'm going crazy right now. It's a weird day. I feel like I actually talked a lot right now. Why is this not working? All right. Why does YouTube always have more delay than Twitch? I think you gotta ask who the fuck runs YouTube anymore. Who runs YouTube now? I don't know. Oh, it's not just for streaming. It's for yeah. I think that. Yeah, I don't know. But I don't have an iPhone. Yeah. I don't know though. It's like when I was making like short form content, not on like I feel like if you're trying to be like a filmmaker, FX30 makes sense. If you're trying to just make YouTube content, the thing that I would actually go for, my biggest recommendation is the DJI Osmo Pocket, I think. Um, it's just because a lot of times I feel like when you're making content and you're especially new to making content, you want to reduce the amount of friction. Making content is hard enough as is. Like, you want the easiest way to film content. And IMO, that's like, I used to think it was a phone, like an iPhone, but then now with the release of the DJI Osmo Pocket, and I think they're coming out with a 4 soon, like, that is the easiest way to make content. IMO. It's like when I was doing before I started streaming, I was like trying to do some like running content, and that was I had the most success with that just because it was high image quality and like just like so small. Like the form factor was so small and stuff. Um that's honestly like I think my favorite camera for like content creation, I think. And a lot of like I don't know what type of content you're trying to do, but like a lot of it's like the main like vlog camera that like people use these days. It's just so easy, IMO. Um Thank you, Hugo. I will check it out at some point. All right, guys. Shall we get started with the day? Let me put on actually let me before I do that, let me just turn on some stuff. Am I streaming via USB or HDMI and a capture card? HDMI. The big HDMI. Yeah, Professor, he just said he doesn't have an iPhone though. An iPhone, I would agree, like iPhone to buy an iPhone purely for the camera is kind of crazy. Actually, is it crazy? I don't know. If you got the cheapest iPhone, is that like I think it's like under 1,000, no? Um, you know what they should do? You know what's crazy? I feel like Apple and stuff, they should just release like an Apple camera. Cause I actually think that's like a use case where like people just want like a they just want a camera. And I feel like the iPhone camera is like but maybe at that point, like you already made a phone. Like you need the processor, right? To like, you know, to get the footage. Cause I know like there's a lot of like software stuff that happens, right? For the pictures, the images. So maybe that wouldn't work. Maybe you do need like the entire phone. Did I see the Ferrari Lucy? I don't know. I think that answers your question. No, I did not see that. Ferrari Luce. Alex, genuinely, I think my best like my number one recommendation, any new um like content creator. I guess it's a little specific on the content you're making, but it's DJI Osmo Pocket. That shit is goated. What state do I live in? I live in the state of New York. I had like an old iPhone 5 and it was actually better than the actual camera made in the same year. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, oops. You're in Ontario. I don't think I've ever been. Wait, isn't Ontario like Niagara Falls? Wait. Ontario. I don't know. I'm getting a little confused. It's crazy how 1 mile per hour faster, right? Is actually never mind. That's not crazy. I live 20 minutes away from Toronto. Dude, I think I would want to move to Canada. I don't know what the process looks like of moving to Canada, but I would be so down to move to Canada, I think. Oh, Logic Wave. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. The no music today is intentional. I'm trying something new. Wait, is it weird? You think it's gonna be weird without music? Because I was trying something new, but I don't know what it is on your end. Oh. I'm stalling. I'm Joseph stalling. Fuck it. $7.5, here we come. Oh shit, I need to. Ah! Actually, doesn't feel as bad as I thought it would. Dude, I haven't been to a cafe in so long. Like, I'm excited to finish this out and just chill again. I haven't chilled in so long. Life doesn't exist without cafes. How often are we talking? Like every few days? Logged in every day. You know what's annoying? Is like some of the cafes near my place, they get too busy. So like the worst feeling ever in a cafe is when like you feel pressure to like leave because like there's too many people looking for seats. I hate that. Oh, what's my take on instant ramen? I'm not the biggest instant ramen eater, but it's fine. I don't really eat too much of it though. Oh, I keep forgetting to change the calendar. It's not intentional. Grace, peep the speed. Peep the speed. We'll be sub 8 tomorrow. What's up, Josh? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? And thank you for the kind words. You might be featured in the next video. Maybe this segment makes it. Thank you so much for the prime. Hello, Jaheim. It's feeling pretty good today. I'm a little nervous because this is the fastest I've ever gotten, but I feel pretty good, all things considered. You want a Rubik's Cube because of me? Oh my God. Wait, Josh, did you get the shitty one? Did you get the official Rubik's Cube? Because apparently they're not good. I did not know that. You gotta get like a third party one, apparently. Oh, you got the magnetic one. That's a little better. Logic, I did not finish the credit system, but during my break, after this workout, I will finish it up. Dude, Tex, I was so confused. Like, everyone in the streams is like, oh my God, he's using the fucking shitty Rubik's Cube. I'm like, what? This is the official Rubik's Cube. Jaheim, that'll be this afternoon. Or this evening, I guess, maybe. I had a viewer send me over some like Rubik's Cubes. I actually have like a ton of them. That I need to use for like when I do speed cubing stuff. Wait, I know the good one. It's does this start with an L? I forget the name. Or a Y? I forget. Oh, no, yeah, the good one is MoU. I think MoU is a good brand. Or like brand for the thing. I don't know. All I know is I have a shit ton of good Rubik's Cubes. Yep, I run the 10K no breaks. How do you keep your breath in check? I don't know. I mean, this is faster than I normally run. So talking is definitely harder. It will be harder today. But I can get out a couple words. No one asked me for my life story, though. Because I cannot do that shit today. Usually my heart rate, if it's under 140, I can talk pretty casually. If it's like around 150, I can talk like a decent amount. And if it's like over 160, it's gonna be like 2-word responses. Ooh, text, you know what? So I think the way that I memorized pi, like 1,000 digits of pi, that's how people multi-blind solve. So I could maybe do like a multi-blind solve arc. Wait, if I can memorize 1,000 steps, how many Rubik's Cube could I solve? Like blind. What does that equate to? I don't know. So first 10 years of my life, I lived life. Yep. Damn. I feel like even like 10 cubes would be like kind of cool. We gotta take it one step at a time. Got it, text. That makes sense. What up, Grayson? Wait, wouldn't anyone prefer stickerless? Is it stickered crazy? Trey, I don't know. I don't think so, but I will check it. Well, I guess no, I didn't, if I don't know what you're talking about. I did not see it. When did you send it? Was it recent? Yeah, maybe I didn't see it. I'll check it again though. Have I considered doing a language speed run? Yes, but it's kind of hard to do, I think. Like, I feel like for something like a language speedrun, it would have to be like 80% offline content. Because me reading a fucking book that's like, you know, it's not very good content, I think. But if we ever did that, I think it would be like a IRL stream or video where like I'd want to go to a country and then like, you know, only use that language. I think that would essentially have to be the video. What streaming software do I use? I use OBS. I think like 99% of people use OBS. Yeah, guys, I'm glad that caught everyone off guard. The babe. I was like, what? Trump fucking sucks. Kind of new to your stuff. What are you doing this for? I'm doing this for three reasons. One, money. I think if I execute this video well, it's an easy 1 million view banger. Two, I'm doing it because I used to be a competitive runner, and then I got injured, and I couldn't run anymore for like 2 years. And this is kind of like my first time getting back into running. So I just want to feel athletic again. It's kind of the second reason. And the third reason is like, I don't know. I wanted like a super transparent challenge. I feel like a lot of times, a lot of things I do, people are like, kind of like accuse me of like cheating or something, but like this, who the fuck is gonna accuse me of cheating? You cannot accuse me. There will be no accusations. Every single minute of this was streamed. Every single mile. So fuck you guys. What are you gonna come up with? What are the types of accusations you're gonna come up with? I've never ran a marathon. Nope. Yeah, Blackbird, I asked if I can memorize 1,000 digits of pi, how many multi-blinds I can do. No worries, Sky. I'm not in a rush at all. What's my process for editing on footage? There's no process. It's pretty bad. I just watch through everything. I mean, my honest answer is like, I convert everything to like subtitles. I get like auto subtitles, and I look through the subtitles to see where the interesting stuff is. That's basically it. Hugo, I think I'm too old for lucid dreaming. I did that as a kid, but I think I'm too old. I don't dream anymore. I don't know the last time I dreamed. It's gotta have been like a couple years. How much does 1 million views pay you? It depends on the length of the video, but maybe like anywhere from like $2,000 to like $6,000. But that's like purely the video, right? You gotta think how it will increase views on other videos and stuff. So it's probably like, it could be like double that. What keyboard do you use? It's a Wu-Ting 80HE. It's fucking nice. Oh yeah, Logic. We don't like doing that. But although like stuff like this, it's like I can't even consider this work. Like the editing, yeah, but like this is like, I'm just working out. Like it's like, I don't know. I'm like getting paid, I guess, to like improve myself. That sounds like a killer gig. Ilium, thank you so much. I think this last 3 weeks is going to be kind of big because I actually started dieting a little bit. So
and I started to pick up the pace and running. But this last month has been huge. Wait, was this guy who has 2 merch vouchers? I forget who has 2 merch vouchers. And annually, I say soccer football to appease everyone. I'm a fence sitter. When was the last time I played tennis? Probably have to be like 5 years or something. It's been a while. I love tennis though. Favorite sport is running. I don't know if that counts, but Scott, I think you might have 2. I've not really given Fortnite serious thought, if I'm being honest. I don't know. It's not like I'm against it, but there's so many games I have recommendations for, and Fortnite is not at the top of my list. I don't know, Scott, you must have won 2 times. I don't know. I mean, if you don't want it, I'm willing to take it back. I'm willing to take it back. Hello, intern. How's it going? Haha, Trey, you just found out about Liam. Haha. Dude, Liam tickles an area in my brain that I didn't know existed. It's like almost like it's like a zoo. You're at like a zoo and you're just observing like a fascinating creature in their own element. Would I ever do a soccer football challenge? Maybe, but maybe when I'm a little bigger. Ilium, I got into one school and one school only. That was the University of Michigan. I don't know what my VO2 max is. I've never got it like officially tested. What does he do? He's like a speed runner, essentially. But I don't know, he's just funny. He's a really funny guy. Some of the stuff he says, it's like so out of left field that you're like, what? You fit a backflip side challenge? Dude, everyone wants me to do a backflip. But I don't know. Did I see the new RSG record? Yes, I did. That record is funny because, like, I feel like he could have cut like 30 seconds from that. Milky Way or Snickers? Snickers for sure. For how long was I a competitive runner? I'll say maybe like 3 years. 2-3 years. It was really cool. I was able to train with a lot of like really, really good runners. You feel like I could achieve being a gymnast? I'm the least flexible person ever, so I don't think so. It would look ugly. You know what's more interesting to me than like gymnastics or backflips though? It would be figure skating. What if I did figure skating and I could pull off like a double axel? That'd be so sick. I don't even know what a double axel is, but I think it'd be sick. Sky, there will be a second stream today. I'm not graceful, but it would be funny. It would be funny. Zekop, it's not a year. 100 days. 100 days. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Ooh, Sky, good luck. It does feel like a year, yeah. That's true. Ooh, Trump, you asked me for my music. I don't really listen to too much music. Someone I've been listening to recently is someone called Eloise, though. She's like a smaller artist. Is that my build? That's so funny. I think the next video game for me is probably going to be Pokemon Platinum Kaizo. I don't know if you watched or like tapped into Pokemon at all, but I would not beat the game, but like I would want to get decently far. How much progress have you seen from your physical from day one? Honestly, like day to day, it doesn't seem crazy. But when I look back on like day 2 VODs, actually a decent amount. I think I've lost like 13 pounds. Nothing crazy, but I certainly feel different. Could you destroy me in League if you've never played? No. I mean, it could honestly be like a Ludwig type challenge. I think it would take you like a fucking year. But I guess League is kind of hard because like it's not a 1v1. You got a team, right? So it's kind of hard to like challenge someone directly. Maybe it'd be like who gets like a higher rank, but I think it'd take you a while. Sounds familiar. I don't think you could do it in a month. Maybe like 4 months. 3 months. Guys, I was a top like 7% League of Legends player. Ilium, I have done difficult game up climbing. I have a video out on it. That is a mistake, Insert, and that is a mistake. It was kind of impromptu. I just reused the stuff from last time, so it's still open. I'll update it when I get the chance. Okay, Capwood, have you ever played a MOBA in your life? That is the first question. Do you know what a MOBA is? Okay, you have. Like, I just think if I booted up the game today, after not having played for like 2 years, I think I still get Emerald in like a week. So you just gotta hit Emerald. It could be cool, Catboy. It could be cool. The only hard part about that is, like, I don't know, like, you cannot really face off. It's like League is like not a real like face off type of game. Tex, I've never played Rocket League. Nope. I mean, maybe you could do like a League 1v1, but like League 1v1s have never been my strength. But like, even then, I don't know. I feel like it takes like a lot. I don't know what the end would look like. Maybe a 1v1 fine, but like 1v1s aren't real like League. So I don't know. It's kind of Mickey Mouse, I feel like, 1v1s. Because I think like people like Jason the Ween like beat Tyler 1, and like would I ever consider Jason the Ween a better League player? Not even close. But like 1v1s are just a little weird. You need a team of 5. That's the thing. I don't know how you would easily determine. I feel like the easiest way is if you like are higher ranked than someone. Grace, I have not watched the new Spider-Man, but it takes a lot out of me to go to the theater because there aren't really any theaters near me that are like easily accessible. So odds are I'd probably wait for it to come out on like streaming. I do love Spider-Man though. Probably my favorite. Have I seen the polyester Spider-Man? Nope, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I think Catboy, a lot of times people will like overestimate the time because in their head, they're not picturing like if you like fully commit. But let me like realistically think about this. If you fully committed to the game, I still think at minimum to get Emerald, like at minimum, like I don't even want to say 3 months. I think it'd be 4 months. Like 3 months I feel like is hard for Emerald. Like if you are fully committed, you have someone in your ear like telling you, I think the biggest improvement would be someone like playing while someone's watching you and being like, why are you doing that? You have to think about this. Like that would be like the most helpful thing, I think. Because there's so much you don't know. And I think the easiest thing, maybe this is kind of like not right. I think it would be going jungle would be the easiest. But that's just me, I don't know. I mean, maybe support, but like I think jungle. Or top, dude, I don't know. The League, sometimes you feel like you understand and then you don't. What's up, Tex? Catboy, I also think the hard part is like League, I could just pull like a random champ just to fuck with you. And like, if you don't know how to deal with that champ, you don't have the knowledge, you'll just get knowledge checked so hard. Like if you're doing like a 1v1 or something. Yeah, after playing Melee, I can't imagine Ultimate. There's too many fucking characters. Am I in a basement? No, I'm in a room. Although I kind of treat it like a basement. I never open my windows, like the blinds. So it essentially is like a basement. Yep, I am a vampire. I do not like the sun. See, Blackbird, did I watch the stream videos? Yeah, I co-streamed it actually. I watched it live. Did you watch it, Grace? I was really impressed by the production quality. Like, I think it's a waste for them to not run more events. Like, it was so clean, the production. What event would I have been the best at? Whew, let's think about this. I feel like volleyball, honestly. Which, I'm not even amazing at volleyball, but like, I think I'd be pretty decent. No, not the 100. I'm not a short distance runner. Like, I feel like there are very clearly short distance runners and long distance runners, and I'm not a short distance runner. But if there was like a 400 or 800, I'm pretty confident. Maybe 400 not so much, but 800, I would put money on myself. Well, maybe not now. Fuck. I don't know. I'm kind of not fast right now. What about you, Grace? What do you think you would have been the best at? Whew. I think I should be just athletic as fuck. I really want him to seriously try for the Olympic trials, because I want to see him in like a serious race. I actually don't think he's as athletic as most people think. I do think he would not embarrass himself, but do I think he would get anywhere near winning? No. In an actual like Olympic trials type of race. But I do think he's like more athletic than like 98% of people, 99% of people. But I feel like these Olympic athletes are like kind of on another level. And I feel like, I don't know, maybe he's like just doing it for the show. But I do think these Olympians are kind of insane. Catboy, I ran track in like middle school. And then I also ran a little bit of track like 3 years ago. Ooh, I wanted to be in the paper airplane toss. I feel like I would just make like a bowling ball and just roll it. What's the most frequent question I get asked? Will you play more Minecraft? Why are you bald? I don't know. Maybe those are the most frequent. Oh, Dear Yummery is a good one. What's your next big challenge? Pokemon Platinum Kaizo, I think. When will I stop being bald? If we ever play like, we do like a wheel spin, one of the spins will be I can't cut my hair for 6 months. It'll be then. It's a reverse bald. It's what the opposite of what most streamers do. Well, Steam, thank you. I do get to, oh, that's also a big one. Like, are you a full-time content creator? I've not always been bald. I think for the past like 3 years though. I feel like I actually look so different with long hair. It's kind of crazy. What did my hair look like? I had really long hair. Like down to like my shoulders. Kind of. I think there's an emote. I always forget what the emote is. I think it's literally just like Rue hair or something. I don't know if that's big enough to see, but that's the most accessible one. Oh. Good idea, Catboy. heart rate is the same. I feel like I'm working harder though. Do I get annoyed at some questions? Yeah. I mean, it's honest, yes. I feel like when I'm on desktop, it's fine. But when I'm running, I feel like I have a little bit like a shorter fuse. Just because I can't really do as much. Nothing crazy though. I still don't think I've ever like raged at chat. Text, please, save me. That can be done at the sit-up segment. Give me like 5 more minutes. What up? Just run 100 miles. Just guys, just. That's basically like me doing like, what is that exactly? Is that doing like 17.5 One Punch Man days in one day? Jakumu! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry you're catching me at this state. But I do appreciate it, thank you. Dexter, the run is getting harder because I'm increasing the pace. I'm increasing the pace every day. Horza, honestly, well, obviously don't do anything like this. I think the biggest, this is kind of like not going to be standard advice. I think the biggest thing is figuring out your why. Why do you want to transform your physique? I feel like if your motivation is burning out quickly, that usually means, at least in my experience, that the reason why you want to lose weight is not significant enough. So for me, when I wanted to lose weight, when I think about how I look I think I care about how I look, but I don't really care about how I look that much. So the motivation fizzles out easily. If I have some sort of like larger goal that is more meaningful to me, then it's easier to maintain motivation, I think. Sorry, I didn't want to get too meta, but that's my genuine advice. It's like creating like a very strong dopamine loop. Right? A lot of people ask me how I do this every day. And for me, what they don't know is like, this is my job. If I don't do this, I may not be able to be a content creator. I mean, obviously there's like other ways, but this is kind of like my big bet for the end of the year where I'm trying to make a lot of money off this. So it's like, I've never actually considered not doing this. The thought has never crossed my mind. If like your reason is strong enough, then like I'm sure if you're, I don't know, if your best friend or something was gonna die if you didn't run the next day, I'm pretty sure you would run. So it's like, that's like one extreme. But like if you find a reason strong enough, you will never have to think about motivation. I guess that's some like a smaller thing, as well as like, I would start very small. It's more important to make a habit than to like totally go crazy. Like I'm gonna dramatically change my life. I feel like that's what a lot of people do, and then they like wear themselves out. But you want to build something like sustainable, I think. Holy shit, that was the hardest run. What's my bench? I haven't benched in a really long time, but I think my peak bench was when I weighed probably like 160 like 3 pounds. And I think my 1 rep max was 190. 190 slash like 195. I forget if I added a 2.5 or a 5 at the end, but it's either 190 or 195. I mean, I think it's not bad. I think if you can, I think if you can 1 rep max your weight, like past your weight, that's like decent. But I think if you can rep your weight, you're like pretty strong. Holy shit. I am going to 7.6 tomorrow. We increase 1 a day until at least 7.7, 7.8. I think I have it in me. Yeah. I would like to do the last week all 8s, I think. Like 7:30 per mile for 6.2 miles. I feel like that's actually like a pretty decent clip. I would not be like ashamed of that, even when I was running seriously. Like that's not bad at all. Are you not getting really bad shin splints? No. I ran a lot like a couple years ago, and my body's very accustomed. I think the only thing I was scared about was like when I was running, I essentially weighed like max 120 pounds. When I started this challenge, I weighed 147 pounds. So my body carrying an extra 27 pounds of weight, that scared me. But I think it actually like handled it very well, surprisingly. I am getting harder. Oh. And thank you, Ludwig. Tennis Cinevice is doing good. I think like it's honestly morphed into something. It's actually fine. It's weirdly fine. I just know if I ever cranked a like actual workout where I'm running like under 7 miles per hour, I think it would die. Like it would actually hurt so much, I think. But our body is getting stronger. Like if I did this like 30 days ago, I think my ankle would have like been messed up, but it's actually handling it like decently. Which again, guys, like I think a lot of times it's hard to like, I have a really bad issue of always shifting goalposts. I remember when I first started this, I was like, Oh man, I don't even know if I can get through like 20 days because my ankle might just die. And like the ankle is not dead. It is alive. And I know I get like always get greedier and greedier and want to do more, but like I feel like, dude, even just finishing this doesn't even matter what the pace is. Like I feel like that's like a really big win in my book that I keep forgetting about. Yeah, text. I think it's especially bad in content. Like I remember I've been creating content for like 9 months now. I remember like at the beginning, I was like, oh my God, if my video gets 10,000 views, holy shit, we made it. 10,000 views, we fucking made it. And then it went to like 50,000 views. I'm like, oh my God, a 50,000 view video. Let's fucking go. And then now it's like, if it doesn't hit 100,000, I'm like, damn, I kind of failed that one. But I feel like it's such like a crazy, why are we like this as humans? It's so sad. I don't know. Austin, I know, no worries for the repeat question. I haven't done a good job of messaging it. I've tried, but like maybe I should do it on like YouTube as well or something. But basically, there have been some like hiccups. I'm not as good at Melee as I thought I would be at the end of a month. So I actually reached out to Ludwig and we delayed it a little bit. He basically just told me like he's down whenever, like just whenever I feel ready. I can just reach out to him. My goal right now is this past month, I haven't done the best job of practicing, and I don't really play on stream anymore. We will play more Melee on stream as we get closer to like the actual date, but until then, I'm kind of going to be grinding off stream. I think I will want to at least get to like silver 3 before I do the rematch, and I just started kind of like rededicating myself. And I have like a very solid practice partner that I'm gonna play with for like 2 hours every day. So I think like by the end of the month, I will have an update. If everything goes well, by the end of the month, we'll have like a couple Melee streams and then we'll go into the challenge. But I will not just pop it up on you guys. I will not. I'll like give you guys a good advance notice. Yeah, Ken, the 50-day ankle scare was actually very scary. Yeah, Capoid, I think it is a struggle of creating. It's just, but I feel like part of it, Capoid, I don't know if you're doing like full time or like what your status is, but like I think it's hard because for me, it's not even because I'm greedy. It's because I actually need money. Like it's like I care so much because it is my livelihood now. So it's like, I don't know. It's almost like I have to care that much. Are you trying to actually get good? Or are you trying to cheese? Logic, I think it's too late to cheese. I think if I wanted to cheese, I should have picked a different character. But because I picked Marth, I feel like Marth, maybe in like bronze is cheesy, but like in gold, I feel like, or like high silver, Marth is not that cheesy. I feel like you actually have to like know how to play. Whereas if I was trying to be cheesy, like maybe I pick someone like Peach or Samus or something. I don't know. I think if I could go back, I think I honestly would have picked a different character. That's like more like lower tier or mid tier that has some like weird shenanigans. I think is the way I would have done it. Does Lud still main Jigglypuff? Yes. Yes. I think with that though, I don't know if you were around here during the time we were like setting up the stuff, but the plan is like, I think at a minimum, I don't think I'll beat the Jigglypuff, if I'm being honest. But I think at the minimum, I want to beat his Fox. Right? I could go full time. It's just scary. I think it's just a thing where I'm not seeing constant growth, but I'm at the point where I just got to set the low views. Yeah, Catboy, I think content is scary because I talk about this with my partner a lot. My partner has like just a normal corporate job. And I think if you work corporate and you don't work outside of it, you kind of take for granted a paycheck. But like, I think if you ever work in content, like even throughout the year, like depending on CPMs and stuff, your income like drastically changes. Like it's like 1 month you can make like $4,000. The next month you can make like 1,000, and it's like that is very stressful. I feel like
like people who aren't in content don't realize that as much. Um, but it is like a weird. It's like uncomfortable, kind of. I guess. Um, yeah, it's hard. It is hard. It is hard. It is hard. Like it's also a weird thing. Like you guys ever like feel like people who are like experienced in their field or something? Like I feel like there's like a lot of basketball players who are like, oh yeah, you shouldn't try to play basketball, or like it's just like not like it's so unlikely and you need like a lot of luck and stuff. I almost feel the same way about content. It's like I knew it was gonna be difficult. I did not realize it was gonna be this difficult. It's like it's actually the hardest thing I've ever done. It's just so competitive and like yeah. I like am always the biggest dreamer, but like if someone actually came up to me, I'd be like, make sure you really want to do it. Because it's actually so hard. I think if I fill in from YouTube, then I'm fine, but pretty much just making money from sponsors. Yeah. Catboy, take solace in the fact though that I think the beginning is the hardest it ever gets. It's like a is it like a square root curve or something? It gets once you have like a critical mass, it only gets easier. It only gets easier. I feel like that's what I think about a lot. It's like the first 100K subs or like the first whatever. It's like that is what makes it hard. Um, hello, Nozino. How long did it take you to go full time? Nazem, I went full time instantly. And Tex, I think the reason why it seemed a little crazy is because not a lot of people dive into it full time. Like a lot of people who like start are like more like part time, but I was able to dedicate like 100% of my time to this, which is like a unique situation because I'm like older and I've worked corporate longer, so I've had like more money to like save and stuff and give myself like a little runway. But I think a lot of people don't have that. Text, it is, but like it's so hard. Like I honestly should have gone like I think I should have quit corporate. Like I think I stayed for like 4 years too long. Um I mean it was just really hard for me. I don't know if it's like a immigrant thing, like child of immigrant thing or something, but like I don't know. I guess I am proud of myself even then to like quit cuz it took like a lot of like guts, I guess. Um but I do think I still stayed a little too long. Yeah, I think it's weird cuz like I feel like it also like really depends on like your personality or something. Like when I think back, I get really jealous at like people who are like I feel like there's some people who are like in high school or something. They're just like on their own path, like so confidently. And I feel like for me, I was like always like I was so like obedient and like goody two shoes. I was like, I can't do that. I have to like do school and shit. Um, I think those people are kind of wild though. They're actually built different. Like everyone can be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And they're like, I'm gonna do my own thing." Hello, 11 drop. Oh yeah, Tex. If I had the COVID bump, holy shit. Like I can hold the streaming audience, short form audience, just long form is a skill that and most important. Catboy, if you ever want to send anything over, you feel comfortable, If I can ever help, let me know. I don't know like how much time I can spend on or something, but I can like give notes or something if you want. Only if you want. Oh, not gonna lie, as a small creator, you've been a big inspiration, mostly with your dedication toward making very good videos and maintaining a high quality. Thank you, Nestum. Thank you. I do try. I do try. It's also really cool to me. I think there's like a lot of people in chat who are like, you guys are grinding too. And I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I don't know what feeling it is. I guess I am proud of you guys for grinding because it is not easy. And I hope you guys can all, get what you want out of it. Tex, I'm 32 years old. I quit my grind. Dude, quitting the grind is fine too. Quitting the grind is fine too. Everyone has like their own like stages in life. I feel like you cannot grind like all the time. It's okay to take a step back. Um, yeah, I think life gets really miserable when you compare your stages of life with like other people's. That's when actually life gets super miserable. IMO. I used to do that a lot, like my young 20s. But life is so shitty to live like that, I think. You know what's actually really toxic for me is I don't know how much you guys use Instagram, but like I used to use Instagram a lot, and I think I would see certain friends. They weren't even like friends; they're like acquaintances that I would see like supposedly doing really well in life, and that would really get to me. But then I figured out a hack. You just like mute all their posts, and that actually helped my mental health a lot. Dude, I went like on like a mass muting spree. Oh my god. It saved me so much happiness. Or like I guess despair. Yeah, I think Insta is super toxic. Or just like it's weird. It's a fucking weird place. Yeah, I like stopped using like once I had my creator Insta, I stopped using my personal one. Dude, life is so good. Life is so good. Life is so good without it. Because if you actually think about it, like I actually think Instagram is fine for like entertainment. I actually like it for entertainment. Like when I see like puppy videos, like those dog videos and like some of those like meme accounts, those are actually funny. But like if I look when I like would think back to like my old Instagram usage, like it's like the acquaintances. It's not even my friends. Like I like my friends and like I'm like, "Oh dude, that's really cool that they're doing that." But it's like not even the friends. It's like the acquaintances that I'm like, "Why am I even like following this person?" Like I would never interact with them, and I just like vaguely know them, but like I don't know, they make me not feel good about myself. So it's like it's just a weird thing. And like 90% of the people I followed are like acquaintances. I'm like, why do I care? Puppy videos are goaded. I left Insta and started posting on LinkedIn. Dude, text LinkedIn is so bad, dude. I think LinkedIn like is one of those things where like I genuinely can't tell if they're serious or not. Like, okay, I think they are serious, but like it genuinely feels like it's such like a satire. Like I feel like they are satirically posting, but I don't think they're satirically posting. I think they're actually being serious. It's actually like an insane place to me.
Like it feels like a cult. I think all of the corporate world feels like a cult to me. Like I could never like really relate to anyone. I was like, dude, are you guys like, can you guys break out of the simulation and just talk to me like a normal person? But like, I don't know. I genuinely feel like they couldn't. Like, hello? In this challenge, is the run really the only hard part? Yeah. Nestum, I would say the run is like 90% of the difficulty. The pre-social media days. Dude, I don't even remember what life was like. Like, I think life is really interesting because, like, I can't tell if it's better or worse. Because I feel like 15, 20 years ago, 20 years ago, maybe, like, if you were interested in, like, Rubik's Cubes, for example, or some, like, niche hobby, like, no one else would share that interest. Or it'd be, like, very hard to find people who are, like, interested in, like, niche things. Like, you're kind of just limited to, like, the people around you. But, like, nowadays, like, it's so easy to find, like, a community or, like, your people in a way. Maybe it's not easy to find a community, but you know what I mean? It's, like, easy to find people who share interests, but, like, I don't know. It's but I guess, like, now everything's, like, very, like, polished and stuff. I don't know, it's kinda weird. Like, I remember when Facebook first came out, you would almost use Facebook as, like, a public, like, texting. Like, I would write some unhinged stuff on Facebook. But, like, now no one would ever do that because, like, I feel like they're scared of their, like, digital footprint, like, so much. How's it gonna be if someone invented a browser which uses some sort of protocol that only actual humans can use? Like, you have to get, like, a digital or I was gonna say, like, a fingerprint, right? And, like, you I don't know, some, like, sign off or something? I don't know. That is interesting. I can't tell how much like the one thing that I think was like super affected by this is like Reddit, right? Isn't there like a whole thing where like people think like half Reddit posts and comments are all bots? I don't know how real that is, but I've heard that a lot. Would I rather go back to the age of 10 and receive $1 million? Oh, I don't know. Wait, if I go back to the age of 10, do I keep my current brain or am I like back to my 10-year-old brain? I think it's hard because, like, if I went back to my 10-year-old brain, I almost wouldn't want to do it. Guys, I feel like getting older is so sick. Like, I feel like back when I was in high school or something, I had so many insecurities and, like I cared about so many, like, stupid things. Where I feel like now I'm so comfortable with who I am. It's like, it's so beautiful. Like, it's such a relief. I feel like I grew up with so much, like, anxiety and, like, doubt. Um, it's weird. I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Tex. I don't know if I want to go through puberty again. You feel But I think I think the interesting part though, Tex, is like I feel like when you're younger, the one thing that I think is kind of cool is like you feel so much. Like everything, you have so many like new experiences that everything feels so like significant. Whereas now that I'm so much older, like nothing really makes me feel like the height of emotion that like that I used to feel, right? Like if I was like had a crush on someone, I'd be like, "Oh my god, what do we say? I can't believe I said that." Blah 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 blah. It's like crazy, right? And every experience, like oh my god, our first date, like what are we gonna do? Love prom. Oh my god. But I feel like now I have like fewer of those experiences, but like it comes with like a lot of like mental peace. I think, dude. If I kept my current brain, I honestly think I'd be fucked up. I think if I kept my current brain and I went back to 10, I would turn into some sort of like fucked up dictator. Like I know too much. I'm too dangerous. Like I think I would get like a little like psychotic. I think it'd be too much power. I don't know if I could handle that much power. Like actually though. Hello Charlotte, how's it going? How have you been? It's been a while. Dude, because if you're 10, if you're like interacting with adults, they are all gonna what is it, underestimate you. And like I could just become like a fucking mastermind, a boss baby, a boss teen, I guess. You know, that would actually be like crazy. And I don't think if I had that much power, I could like you know, be okay. I do think it would like mess me up mentally. Oh, Dr. Breyer. I am still going with the challenge. We're nearing the end stages. We're nearing the end. I'm trying to get a little sentimental, but not really. But you could invest in Bitcoin, true? But I don't know. I don't know. I actually my instant reaction is I wouldn't want to go back actually. I had a delayed puberty for medical reasons and ended up going through it when I was 19. A unique experience to go through that change with more age and maturity, I think. Easy. I'm trying to understand like what the implication of that would be. Late puberty. Did you feel I mean, okay, if you're not comfortable talking about this, you of course don't need to talk about it. But like was it hard for you? Like did you always feel behind? Or like did you feel like pressure almost? Um I think that's what I would like envision it as. But then maybe you're like just more mature, so it's like the actual process is like easier, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how that would affect me. Dr. Breyer, thank you, thank you, thank you. And hello, Luke. I mean, I don't think it's really about the money. I don't think it's about the $1,000,000. I think it's more about going back to 10 years old with the knowledge you have now. Yeah. Like, I feel like a lot of times I judge people in like positions of power, and I'm like, dude, like, if I was there, I would not be like that. But like, you're telling me what I have, like, just purely honestly, if I had the knowledge I had now back then, would I not scam all the 10-year-olds? Would I not like trade my Pokemon cards and be like, yo, this is a really rare card? And like I would trade for their fucking SIR. Like it would take a lot of self-control to not do that. And I don't know if I would be able to do that.
Yeah, I felt super behind, but I caught up fine. And also, as I got older, I appreciated it more. Like that thing you said about how getting older is cooler because you're more self assured. Yeah, yeah. It would be scary as a 10-year-old with a grown man's mind. I don't know. It'd just be weird. It's not normal. It's not normal. I think I would actually be unleashed, Tex. I think I would be unleashed. Like yeah, maybe we don't do that. Maybe we don't do that. Capo, you think older people are right? I think older people are not right. I think my biggest regret growing up was like listening to the advice of older people too much when their advice wasn't good. I'd pay $1 million to be a 10-year-old with my current knowledge. Hmm. Dude, it's just weird. Do I really want to be 10 years old again, though? I kind of don't want to be 10. What about like 20? I would take 20, but like not 10. Dude, 10, you're a fucking child. Like I could not wait to like grow up again. You have to go through like that again. Like it's gonna be so annoying. I do not want to be 10 again. Easy. You just want to say you watch a lot of the One Punch Man streams and really enjoy them. They're relaxing to have in the background. I'm glad you enjoy. I'm glad you enjoy. Yeah, I think it's a unique thing that honestly, I don't think I'll ever do anything like this again. I don't think I'll ever stream for more than I would put the cap at 30 days in a row, I think. This thing like nearly annihilated me. But I'm I'm glad I will do it or I've done it. I mean, right in some assets, for example, you want to get older, but some of the stuff older say is just stupid. But them telling me to enjoy the present moment, yeah, yeah, I would agree. I think it's crazy though, Catboy, because it's like it's the classic thing where it's like people give you advice, but like they did not or would not listen to their own advice. I feel like everyone does that. It's like you should do this, but like no one does that. um, yeah. Like when you don't listen to your own advice. It's because it's hard. Yeah, that's very true. That is very true. Calendar check. Guys, remind me and like, no, I don't want to change it. I want to change it in the afternoon stream. I want to change the calendar in the afternoon stream. I don't like changing it in the morning streams. I'll change it in the afternoon. Oh,
Dude, I need to start you guys ever get like dry needled before? Dry needling actually really scares me. Like I'm not afraid of needles, but I think my body's like afraid of needles. Um like I start sweating like crazy when like I see a needle enter my body. Yeah, I'm a bit iffy too. Um but a lot of runners do it. So I did like a little bit of it. What's been the hardest thing about the challenge? It's been streaming it every day. I think streaming it makes it really hard. I think running outside for like 6 miles is not hard. Running indoors while I'm streaming is really hard for like every day. I love ice baths. Actually like ice baths, but I don't have one. Or like I know they sell those like kind of like container type of things. That's like some of them aren't that expensive, and you can get like a makeshift one, right? But like it's like kind of like too much work for me to like do. I think I do like myself a little ice bath though. The occasional ice bath. It's weird, Catboyd. It's like if I don't look at the needle, I'm fine. Like if I don't look at it, it's like nothing's happening. But the second I look at it, I start freaking out and sweating profusely. But I think it's like natural. Like who would enjoy a needle being like stuck into their leg or something? That'd be weird if you didn't get weird. All right, guys. I'm not gonna go pee. So I don't know what our weight is gonna be today, but um, maybe I think tomorrow we shoot for the low. What was our weight yesterday? Were we like 133? I think we hit like, oh no, we hit like a 134.2. Okay, yeah. I think today, if I had to guess, I think without a P, I'm probably 133.8. But I think tomorrow, I think we can hit 132. I think so. So we'll shoot for tomorrow being the big day, but I'm too lazy to go pee right now. Do I know about the tennis ball trick? Yes, I do. And I also have a massage gun as well. I am well prepared. I got the goods from when I used to run. All right. 134.2 yesterday. Am I trying to lose weight in this challenge? Yeah, I'm trying to lose a good amount of weight, but I'm mostly just trying to feel like athletic. Just generally feeling athletic, I think is like the big goal. But I think weight will come off naturally. I was wrong. We're still a little high. I knew the scale from the rug. I actually don't need to. I tested it out. It's like a very like thin rug. It doesn't change the weight at all. I tried it with and without. Yeah, but that's what I initially thought too. All right, guys. A little higher than I thought. 134.4. But again, I think tomorrow's gonna be the good day. I think we can probably hit 132 tomorrow.
Maybe you have already planned this, but for the end of the last day, maybe you should do for your One Punch Man skills. Do a what? Do a for you, or do you mean like do a special thing? Is that what you're saying? Um, I don't know what we do, guys. Like, I'm honestly so exhausted. I just want to get over with it. Do a test. I was actually debating, guys. It's like I was thinking about this yesterday. I could go to my track near me and run like a sub 5 mile, but that would be that'd be so annoying to do, and that also has the potential to hurt me again. Cause like I haven't run like any like I haven't really run like any like I haven't like strained my body, so I actually don't know. As of now, I'm not actually leaning towards doing anything crazy. Um, how long have I done this? This is day. We just finished day 83. We just finished day 83, and we have after today, well, like 17 days left. 17 days left, I think. We'll see though. We'll see though. Um, we'll see, depending on like how I feel and stuff. If we actually keep progressing in the next 2 weeks, and then I am able to pull off like maybe one treadmill workout where I run like maybe like closer to 6 minute miles. Oh, but even 6 minute to 5 minute is such an intensity like increase. I don't know. I think that's stupid actually. I don't want to hurt myself. Yeah, after I came this far. Anyways, y'all, that's about it for the first stream of the day. The next stream is gonna be yesterday we did a little bit of stuff creating a social credit system for chat. We kind of came up with like the structure. I haven't like implemented it yet, but like during this little break, I'm going to try to get it like live. And then I think the plan for like this afternoon or this evening is going to be really testing it out, seeing how the you guys can be my guinea pigs, and we can see like how the social credit system works like in real time, and see if we like need to like tweak it or anything like that, and then if things go well, we can actually implement it and go live, reset everyone's scores, and then start tracking everyone. That is a goal. Anyways, y'all, what time is it right now? 3:40. Probably 6 p.m. stream at the earliest, I think. Or not at the earliest, probably 6 p.m. It's probably gonna take you probably like an hour to like get everything live. So I will be back in 2 hours and 20 minutes. Again, guys, I think you guys were here before, but we are looking for a couple. I'm specifically interested in YouTube mods, actually. But again, like if you want to mod like anything, I will look at it. But I am particularly interested. I think we do need a little bit of help on YouTube. It is getting a little unruly out there. But there's a bunch of things on the app. So if you are interested, please feel free to fill that out, and I do appreciate it. Okay, guys, thank you for tuning in today. I will catch you later. And Nesdem, we are not playing Minecraft in the later stream, but nice try. Oh, I see what you did there. You did like a double whammy. All right, see you guys. Bye.